Okay, make sure we are live. Oopsie. Cool. How is your day going? Happy Thursday. Part of having a good day is being prepared. So I'm going to be sharing on how we can improve our preparedness. Today we had a wonderful meeting for our BNI chapter. BNI stands for Business Network International. Before that, I was up early because I had a session with some of my coaches in the US. So I didn't get much sleep, but I persevered throughout the meeting, and then I just had to take a nap. So now it's almost time to go to sleep, but I wanted to jump in and share how can you improve preparedness. So instead of winging it, hey, I've been there, where you're asked to give a speech. There's some speeches that, of course, you have no choice but to wing it. And those are, for example, in Toastmasters, we have table topics. Then you have to wing it. But to some extent, you're always prepared. Because if you're a speaker, there's always something in the back of your mind that you have opinions about, you want to share about, and so it's all part of life as a speaker. Now, improve your preparedness rather than faking it or winging it. Here are some ways you can improve, because especially when you're working on a team, you don't want to be in a position where your team can't count on you because you're winging it. So by dedicating some time to be prepared, it makes you a more reliable team player, team member. So the first is become a process thinker. So getting ready requires thinking ahead. So you want to think ahead. And when you think ahead, I like to do this. Have a list of things that I need to do. What are the steps? If possible, I'll draw a mind map that would help me see everything visually. And if you've never used mind maps, it's a great tool to use. Help you mentally walk through any process ahead of time. So, say you want to build a house. In order to build a house, first, there are steps that you need to do. You have to, first of all, get a drawing for the house you want to build. Then get the permits that are needed. You have to, once you're ready to start construction, you have to start with the foundation, and so on and so on. You get the idea. So there are steps that need to be done. So break each task into steps. And then for each step, determine what preparation is needed to complete each step. Another thing you can do is do more research. We have so many tools available to us. Google is still a valid tool, or ChatGPT. Just type in what you're looking for, it will give you the information. So there's ways you can do research to help you prepare for whatever task you're working on. And the last but very important, if you've been there before, you made a mistake, then learn from your mistake. This is probably the greatest preparation tool that anyone can ever have, because it is based on your personal experience. So think about the mistakes you recently made. Yeah, we make mistakes all the time. So think about them while completing a project or executing a challenge. Write them down, study them, determine what you can do differently the next time you are faced with a similar situation. And with that, you will be prepared for whatever faces whatever challenges you face. And with that, I bid you a lovely evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are joining me from. And I hope that has been helpful. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Be willing to improve your preparedness, because the return you'll get will be a high rate of return, high ROI. Just spending some time to be prepared. There's a quote that comes to mind about, if I had an hour to cut down a tree, I will spend the first, I think it's like 15 minutes or something, sharpening the axe, and then the rest to cut down the tree. I may have probably messed up the quote, but something that you spend more time on the preparation than the actual delivery, because the time you spent on the preparation will get you ready for the actual task. So the more time you spend on preparation, the better prepared you are, obviously, and the better results you will get. So keep that in mind for the next project you're working on. Thanks for joining, and I will see you later. God bless. Bye for now.